What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic here. Welcome again to today's segment, The Relationship Doors. And today I'm with my panelists here. I know it's been a long time since we had such a sitting. How have you been?
I've been doing good.
Okay.
Kazi ndio imekuwa sometimes holding us so much, but God has been very faithful.
Okay. And we have Dr. Oti here.
Oh, it has been great.
Yeah.
And I miss this show, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're new here, you know the drill. Ensure that you subscribe, press the notification bell so that you can get such clips every time we post them, and also ensure that you share with people, my friends. My friends. Just ensure that you share so that we can reach a bigger audience. Otherwise, guys, in today's discussion, we are going to talk about how to date a single mother. How to date a single mother, because obviously now it's like normal that 70% of ladies are with kids, but they are not necessarily married. I mean, and we men are not women. We men are the one who end up again meeting them, and at times you might need to compromise and marry the lady, despite you not being the biological father of that kid. But as well, men don't have issues with taking care of other men's kids. So that is a discussion. Let me start with Professor Casper here. So how are you supposed to approach this situation, dating a single mom, a single mother?
Well, I think our host, it is very crucial for people to understand that single mothers have been emotionally affected when they got pregnant, and it dawned on them that the guy who impregnated them is nowhere to be seen. Or when they had domestic violence and they had to separate, it had an effect on the emotional part of you. And you remember that mostly women love with emotions. They do most of things with emotions. So I think the best approach that a man should take when you are going to date a single mother is to make sure you connect with the mother emotionally by offering emotional support. Okay. Yeah. So you make sure, first of all, you have to bring that trust back, that actually men can be trusted. You have to try to be somebody different from the man this lady had. And that emotional support will make that woman to connect with you. That way she can easily open up and you marry her.
But talking about emotional support, there are two kinds of ways which a lady can end up being a single mother. The first one is when they get impregnated and they end up having a kid without necessarily getting married. The second way is when you're already in marriage, but then you end up separating. So I am sure that these experiences are true. So how should you approach both scenarios?
So if it is a lady who was impregnated and the guy ran away, for you to connect with her emotionally, first of all, you have to gain her trust. You have to assure her every now and again that you have not come to add another baby to her and go. So I think you should avoid first approach to do with sex. You approach her from a different angle, whereby you refrain from asking for sexual intercourse with her and focus mostly to the person, her, who she is. Connect with her to gain that trust first, so that once she realizes that you are not into her life for sexual purposes, she can easily connect with you, so that now, again, it gives her that room of seeing that you have accepted her. And you can only do that by showing her the seriousness that you have, like introducing her to your parents, going to see her parents, and making wedding preparations throughout the dating period. You try to show her that every plan you are making, every move you are making is towards marrying her. That way, she can easily connect with you.
Okay.
If it's a person who came from a marriage, it's somehow tricky, because such a person was in love once, okay, and now you have to find a way to give her enough reasons that you will not change while you are in marriage, because by the time she accepted the other guy, they got married, they stayed. What happened actually is that this person midway changed. So you have to show her that you are a man who cannot change midway, and it's really a very hard task for you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Oti,
Yes,
they
yes.
say that the way to a man's heart is through the eyes. I don't know how, but stomach. But it is also a fact that the way to a single mother's heart is through her kid. How can you justify that statement?
Okay. Thanks, Vic. Okay, first I'm trying to consider like what is the opposite of this discussion. Like this discussion, if we were doing it in favor of men,
Yes.
what would have been the question?
The question would
Date a single father. There is no single father.
Okay. First, I can just say that we should not vilify single women, and to add a little thing is that we can have a single mom in 3 ways, not 2 ways.
Okay.
Actually, there is the death of the father.
Yeah.
When the father is dead, also can cause that situation.
yeah.
So, okay, you can come up with the question again.
Well, I'm asking how they say that if you want to date a single mother,
Yes.
you should focus on the child.
Yes.
Ensure that this child loves you.
Yes.
If you are able to do that, it will be easy for you to date the mother.
Okay, actually, that is the trick. Okay, you can even remember the case of this guy is called Professor Hamo and Chebet. Yeah. Okay. He was not affording a lot of things, but he was coming with Oreo. Or how do we call it? Yeah, Oreo. I know there are some.
Oreo.
Yeah, there are things that do not cost even more than I can say that more than 50 bob.
shillings,
Yeah. But that one was creating a lot of bond between him and of
And
course
the kid.
and the kid. Yeah. So that is the trick. Like okay, you try to connect. Like okay, if you don't know story, you can listen to even people like Baba. You get the riddles. You tell the children. You get the stories. Yeah. Not only about money, but just get the stories. You can get many ways of linking with the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But still talking about linking with the kid and all that.
Yeah.
There are ways that at times, what are these that you think a woman can consider whether to give you an opportunity or not in terms of, when you want to date them? What do you think they are some of the things they look for in a man?
Okay, one thing is that we need to know is that the life cycle of a woman is really short because you'll hit your 20 and by the time you hit your 20, you are 20 years approaching your menopause. So, you have to compress all your things within that 20 years.
Yeah.
So the time that they are trying to accommodate everything, you find that they are vulnerable to messing. It is very easy for them to mess on the way. So one thing you have to do is like, okay, this thing is what they will not understand. They will not easily listen to you. But just try to say that I am a different man in action. Yeah, because okay, that is what they want. They want like maybe their fathers are abusive fathers. Try to be not one. Maybe the marriage that she exited was again had abusive. Yeah, it was toxic. Try to do that. Try not to be that. Maybe the boyfriend, young ladies, yeah. Okay, when we talk about the single, yeah, okay, there's a time that we were looking for virgins.
Yeah.
We no longer look for them.
No, we don't have
Yeah, because, okay, you'll not get them.
Yeah.
So now we are looking for childless ladies. Which also is another
Becoming a
rare
challenge.
breed.
Yeah.
That is again another rare breed. So now, try. Most of these ladies, you get that they were going for bad boy people with bad boy attitude. Like now you see the way I'm putting this. I come with my shades. I have tattoos. I have all those. So those funny things. So they have those as the specimen of men.
Okay.
So you have to erase that one from their mind that we have another breed apart from those jokers.
Okay.
The Kevos, they know the Brayo. So you have to erase that one in their mind.
Okay.
You show them that something like the people they see in the Mexican telenovela can really exist in you.
Okay. Now let's talk about how you are supposed to handle disciplinary issues in a setup whereby you're living with a single mom. They have she has her kids, maybe one or two, and these kids did something wrong. How are you supposed to handle it? Because if you don't handle it with care, utaambiwa unamchapa hivyo kwa sababu si mtoto wako.
It is kind of tricky. When you want to discipline a kid that came with a single mother, what I can advise those men outside there, leave that responsibility to the mother until delegate it to the mother until that day the mother will give birth to your child. Now the way you will discipline your child, you reciprocate it to the other one. It could be very easy now for you to discipline the baby. But if you try to discipline the baby from day one, you will not be able to marry that lady. So if you want to date a single mother, men avoid disciplining those kids, whether wako na tabia mbaya ama ni nini. We jua hiyo ndio roho yake, waachana na wao, we focus na mamake. Bakati umemuoa, mumekaa naye, mumezaa, sasa vile utaanza kudiscipline mtoto wako, ndio you reciprocate it to the other kid.
Okay.
That way itakuwa much easy. But if you start showing tendencies of disciplining that baby, the mother, vile Dr. Otia ametuambia, the channel through the single mother is through the baby. So mamake ataona kwamba you will be a harsh person to that kid.
Okay.
And if the kid, unajua watoto wakiwa wadogo watakangi discipline. So mtoto akikukata, automatically mama amekukata. So you have to find a way of avoiding disciplining physically that baby. You can reprimand the baby, but avoid disciplining that baby physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. T, let's talk about acceptance in a single mother's family. And okay, at a tender age, children may not really care who comes as the father. It's the decision that is made by the woman. But at a certain age, say from 15 thereabout, it might tend to be difficult for the kid to accept that you are the father now. And so at times you might realize that possibly the chemistry is working between you and the woman, but the kids do not want to recognize you as the father. How are you supposed to handle that?
Okay, definitely. Okay. If you would have asked me about the stepmother, that would be different. But the father of the child is the mother who knows. So it is, you leave the role to the mother. The mother will try to make that thing sink, because right now, even if you get your mom with a boyfriend, you cannot beat that guy. You never know whether that is your real dad. But the stepmom, you definitely know that that can't be your biological mom. But any man with your mom, with the approval of the mom, so you can try the way you treat the mother, the way you treat the children. That is how you can appeal for acceptance. So you have to do it in a way that when we talk about those areas of discipline, there is a time that we used to have a lot of fire infernos in the schools. Infernos, a lot of schools being raised. Other people were vilifying the children of single mom, which actually maybe was not the truth. So try. Okay, it is a very delicate situation, but I just think that when you are getting the single mom, I think there is some age that you need to get them with. yeah, maybe beyond 10 years, maybe the things are already ahead of you.
Okay.
But anything under 5 years, it is easy to nurture that family as you are on.
Okay.
But maybe they will know this, they will know it, but they will take it the way you have raised them.
Okay.
But beyond 10 years, it is kind of tricky, but nothing. Okay, as a man, you can still be the head of the family and blend everyone, accept the
Okay, you're not with us. Okay, so now let's talk about how would you handle a situation whereby you are not accepted as the father by the children, much as you have already won the heart of their mother. How would you handle it?
You will have a hard time. So the best I can say is that you should not marry that lady. If the kids have said no, don't marry that lady, because there is no day you will ever have peace in that house. And actually, I usually advise, if you're going to date a single mother, you date a mother who has a kid below 3 years. Because if the kid understands that you are not the father, and they have not been trained to be disciplined enough to accept you. Like me, I can, at my age, I'm 40, if my mom gets married to another guy, I will respect that person on the virtue that he is my mother's boyfriend, but I will not have this. I know this is not my real father, but because I was brought up to respect elders, whether it's your father or your uncle, we have that form of respect. The Generation X, I think we are on that, Generation X, Y, and Z. But these millennials, you marry the mother, and then you see this aspect whereby, like, you are staying and then your kids are like, I'm going to see my dad, and you're like, am I not the dad here? You see? So if you want to avoid such scenarios, you should marry when the kids are young. And if the kids do not like you, please, whether you have loved that woman or not, just leave her.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
leave her.
To add a little thing there. Okay, what makes the situation for you not to be accepted is the tendency of these women to see their baby daddy. Yeah. When they keep on seeing the baby daddy, like this child, once in a while they take them to their real dads. Yeah. So you know that one brings the question. I mean, bring the acceptance equation very, very difficult.
Very difficult.
So this lady has to pledge that, okay, while with you, they will not try to link with the people who had broke them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, still on the same note.
Yes.
Why is it hard for men to marry ladies with boys than girls? I mean, unapata mtoto msichana akiwa na mtoto kijana, men try to avoid. Why is that?
Okay. This is now what I can say that. It is being passed by event nowadays, because what is happening? Long time ago, our traditions used to. I mean, the women were not part of, people were getting inheritance. Yeah. So it was the boys. Yeah. So when the boy comes, you see the person who is going to get the first inheritance.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, somebody like me, Aluo. Yeah. When I'm making a homestead, that is the person that will do the ritual with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, this is the person who is going to maintain your name.
Yes.
Yeah. Your daughter will go to another man and will become Mrs. Mwangi.
Yes.
Yeah? And this son, the child that you get with the single mother will come and adopt your name.
Okay.
So your next lineage will run through that child.
Okay.
Yeah. So people are very careful not to bring the boys. Yeah, I've known even some traditions, like I'm hearing, like if you go to places like Ugenya, Alego, there is Iraboni.
Okay.
Yeah, I am hearing that they used to break them. If you break it on top of on the head of
Raboni is maize.
No, Raboni is this sweet potato.
Oh, sweet potato. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The raw one, you uchukue tu uvunje kwa kichwa.
Yeah.
It will try to, it interfere with their progress. Like inaweza wafanya, because those children from single mom,
Yeah.
those children are always very bright, and they will outdo your own kids. Yeah, because maybe I don't know whether they work hard or it is just like that. Maybe they are children, mostly of very young people who are able to learn quickly. Yeah. So men do not want their own sons to be, I mean, their biological sons to be out. I mean,
Out of the lineage.
no, out of the lineage, and not only that, to be outdone. Like these others, the single child, the single mom children, they tend to be. I've seen there's a homestead in our area where that homestead is like 6 girls had their daughters give birth at home, and the children of those daughters have gone to university straight. And the children in that home, none managed really to go there.
All right.
Yeah. So it means that either these children are working hard or they have some blessing. Yeah.
Okay.
So men, our tendency to be jealous, like you want your own to prosper more than somebody's.
Yes. Okay. Now, I know this is a very wide topic, but I want us to summarize. So what would be your advice to men intending to date single mothers?
First of all, they should be slow asking for sex. They should connect emotionally, and they should give those kids, the kids of the single mothers, first priority, to make sure that the kids love them. That way, they can easily connect with the mother. Yeah.
Okay. What is your parting shot in regards to the same?
This is a very tricky situation.
Yeah.
Or if you have a way of avoiding it, you better do it. But
who will marry them?
But now this is the big elephant in the house. These are our sisters, and you might get that the lady whom another man is marrying somewhere, you find that you are the one who is responsible. So we are either responsible in one way or another. You can find that your children, the children you sired with another lady, are now the one who are being called single mom children. So it is the mess that we need to help clean. So whatever we do, I mean, we need to go there when we are ready. We know when we are ready, and not to play with these women. Because when you play with them again, we give them more burden. Because this lady will trust you, and they know that the only way that they can show you that they trust you is to sire for you another child. So once they sire and you murife, if you murife, if you murife, you
burden.
Another burden. Another man will burden. Carry on again and murife again, and you end up giving these people a very big burden that they can't carry. So definitely I can say that this is a big topic. Even the last election of Kenya, you realize that it was a big topic. Both political camps were enticing this. This is a large electorate. So we as men, we need to know a way of luring, not luring in a trickery way, but luring through our hearts. And when you love a woman, just love the woman with all the children they have. And the women also, don't try to hide this situation. There are ladies like you stay for 2 years. After 3 years, after getting you are 2, is when they introduce another one. They tell you that, okay, I had a child and I was afraid of telling you. This makes it very difficult because the child also accepting you will not be easy, and you also accepting, you'll see like you are played. So women also, from day one, just tell a man. If a man is not ready to
let them go,
you'll get another one or waiting on the line. Yes.
Okay. So thank you, guys. Of course, this topic is very wide, and I'll just say what President Ruto said a long time ago, that if you find a kid that needs to be taken care of, and you love the mother, take care of this kid. who knows, maybe yours is being taken care of somewhere else. Yeah, so and men are always generous, so it's not really a problem for men. But anyway, it's a wide topic. Let's hear your opinion on the comment section about this. We shall have live discussions, but we normally have live discussions on TikTok. You can join us at Vikas Production so that you can hear live conversation about this topic so that we can help each other. Otherwise, we love you so much. Thank you guys for joining me on this segment today. And until next time is bye-bye.